die. Yo, what's going on, fam? Give me a second, just getting this stuff put together here. We'll get these Kira. Yeah, let's take a look at that one first. Just gonna take a look at some coins. I just recorded a short that I was gonna put out to all the platforms. Give me a second here.
That's good to go. All right, word. All right, gang. So let me just double check with the sound real quick that everything's good to go here, and then we'll get into this. We're gonna start with Kira, but then we'll go through the whole list and take a look at the other tokens, coins, tokens, whatever the hell you want to call them. Chop it up. Sativa's in there. That's good. All right, yo, let me roll one up now that Sativa's in here. Let me get, give me like 3 minutes. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and we'll get into this. Ever since I saw a video with Snoop put it in the microwave for 11 seconds, I've literally everything I rolled up, I've been putting it in a motherfucker. Boom, let's go. Much better, much better. All right, so Kira token. If you guys don't know about this, I've been talking about it. I don't know, like for what, 3 or 4 or 5 days, pretty much straight. This is the ecosystem token for the cyber frogs. It's the, you know, you used to be able to get it, I guess, staked or staking it. You would be able to get this either way. I just been buying it. It's my biggest bag. I stole a couple of meme coins and just swapped straight over to it. Another thing is you can go, let me just show you this too. If you guys have Asset Dash and you're swapping stuff over there, you get a little bit more back. You get like a 30% like kickback for using their swap. And then you get to enter into giveaways for using it. So like I definitely am gonna keep pushing that because I think it's worth you guys taking a look at. But I mean, as you can see down here, I want to show you some of these, like the tweets, what they've been talking about. That's an older one, but this is September 15th. This was, I mean, way under a penny. I mean, this has been like this for a while. So let me go over to Asset Dash. Oh, not that. Let me put it on private so you guys don't have to see my monies. Bang, bang. Share this tab for you guys. All right. So now that we have this over here, you go to swap. And as you can see, it shows you right up top my biggest position. And right here. So let's see. We'll swap some of this right here. And then up the juke. We'll just swap. What do we got? What do we got? All right, we'll just do this small amount. It's only 42 cents. But just to show you real quick how this works, you can swap it straight over to Kira, and then you get a little bit of the kickback. Watch right here. And it's not going to be much because how small it is. But you're supposed to get, maybe it's too small. Let me get back up here. Let's just do something like this. It should show you all the points and stuff. There it is. All of those rewards, you get that just from swapping this right here. So you hit that real quick. Boom, bop. Something for you guys to take a look at. Yeah, I mean, if you're stacking this stuff, I use this thing every single day. It's the way I've been able to track my portfolios. You can put Bitcoin, Ethereum. Why'd that fail? Probably because it's too congested or something like that. We'll try again. Kira. Let's see what happens with this one. All right, bang. Perfect. Get a little light show right there. And we're good to go. Now you got all that. You got the Kira in there. You're good to go. So I definitely think you guys should take a look into this. I'll show you real quick the wallets, how they have that broken down so you can see everything they got. I'm absolutely loving it. The Elements crew, all the guys that are the Discord, or not the Discord, the group chat, they've been, you know, legit. But you can see all the different wallets you put on there, your ordinal wallets. Holding onto that element, you get like airdrops and shit too. There's a lot of them coming out. I know that we're getting something from IMSO, so I'm pretty stoked to see, you know, what comes out of that. It's going to be like a rune, I guess. So we'll see that when it comes out. But let's go ahead and take a look at these charts. And we'll get into it. Oh, we got the chat over here. Sounded nice and crispy today. I don't know what you did, but it worked. I don't fucking know either. But hey, it's working. I'll show you what my setup is, guys. It's really fucking cheap. It's a little tiny ass microphone on a little tripod. This tripod thing is what I use to film myself when I do trains and shit like that. It's just, dude, this is cheap shit. Like, you don't got to go above and beyond for all that. Just fucking send it and work with what you got. But let's go over here. Do the share screen real quick. Kira's up on deck. We're gonna take another look at this coin, guys. I really think you'll like what you see here, and if not, fucking find another coin. I don't care. But a month ago, this coin was down here in the bottom. Like, really no reason for it other than like the cyber fraud community. And I guess Andy Rue was like, fuck that, we're gonna do something cool with this, and we sent it. I got in here right around this area because I made a post. I was like, I don't know what he's doing, but it it looks like it's about to be fucking cool. So I got in. I mean, you look at the all-time or a year on this chart just to get an overview of it, or not. I don't care. Maybe it just won't load. You know how that works. Well, fuck. Either way, here we go. It ran up. It's had not really a. I mean, I guess this people sold and took profits right there that weren't in it. But if we were able to run up to this 20 cent mark right here, we've only come down. And if you haven't seen this, guys, most of these things when they run up, they come down 50%. This is a perfect fucking textbook example of that shit. Came right back down, consolidating right across at each channel right there. 50% down, 50% down, 50% down. Boom. So now here we are at 10 cents. I do think this hits past 50 cents in this bull run. I think this has potential to go to a fucking dollar. Like, I don't know why. I just, frogs fuck. I mean, that's why. You see it on the timeline. You see they started posting about it, talking about it, and it's the chart directly reacted to it. And I'm super impressed with it. The trend's right there. It's your friend. So I don't think you're late. I really don't. I think this is a good opportunity, but I'm not a financial advisor. I really don't know shit. I just, you know, get into some things. But I mean, look back here, guys. This is 9 cents for the top. We're crushing it right now, crushing it. And I'm excited to see what they do. They got listed on CoinGecko. Market cap is 3,947,000. You got 2,466 holders on Kira. Bullish as fuck, guys. I mean, look at the setup. You get it. All right, so let's take a look over to Myro, and hey, Walmart works to be a streamer. Let's see it on the jumbo. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck, my bad. I was talking about it the whole time. See, look, I'm about to have to start sending you guys some Solana for these little tips. Appreciate you, Sativa. So real quick, guys, look, went up 50%. Let me go back out here. Damn, this isn't even Kira anymore. Just pretend all that didn't happen. All right, look, 20 cents right here. Came back down about 50% right there. Now we're consolidating across the board. We'll see where this goes. I got in here around 3 cents or so, right in this general area, and I made some tweets about this. And I mean, the dude Andy's talking about it too. It's not like this is a secret. It's very obvious what's been going on. And if you haven't been, you know, pay attention, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, everybody's been posting about the Thor auto trading for the last year and a half. So it's like, it's the success leaves clues. It's obvious. It's the most likely candidate to be a banger. They're working on the art upgrade. They're working on doing other things. There's the Thor nose. There's so much that goes into this. And now, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to keep drilling it into you guys. Take a look at Kira. Put it on your fucking watch list. Wait for it to go to another position. I don't care. But definitely don't fade it, or give me more opportunity to collect more. But it's definitely one you want to take a look at. But let's get back over here to Myro. And does that look good? All right, we got that on the chart. We're up here. Put this down for a second. All right, this is pretty much showing the same thing, except for it chopped up a little bit more up here. I mean, numbers are obviously different, but for the most part, I mean, they're not too different, honestly. It's kind of crazy. About double. But we have 222 million market cap with this one. We have 45,323 holders on Myro. It's at 22 cents right now, and we tapped up here around 45 cents. We're about halfway down below that. It's been kind of going straight across there since we had you know, that kind of pullback, which is normal. We needed to have those pullbacks in this market so this stuff can continue to run, and a lot of those coins continue to kind of get cycled. I've changed like the game up. I mean, you can see the coins that I've been talking about here. It's pretty much the same exact coins. Every now and then I'll throw a new one in there. Like Kira, that's a good one. They came up late on the game. I wasn't really paying attention to it, but as soon as they mentioned it, I was like, yep, I'm making that my biggest holding. So I was, you know, definitely did that. Myro's looking good. I think that I don't think we'll go too far down at this point. If we do, that's fine. It gives you more opportunity. I still have not taken any profit on this. There will be a point where I probably shave like, I don't know, 3 or 4% from all the holdings once they're up a little bit more. But again, I am up in most of these plays that I'm showing you guys, and I'm just riding them, and I'm going to continue to talk about them and work for them. Something I've learned is work for your bags, talk about your bags, share it out. Do you hold GWH? No, I don't hold that, but we can take a look at it real quick before we get to the next one, guys. Just give me a second. But yeah, Myro, I think it's going to continue doing that. I think we reclaim that all-time high on the next push. Dev with hat. No, I don't hold any of this. Let's just take a look at this real quick. I always go back to 3 months. I don't know how old this coin is, what's going on with it. Let's see what it gives us here. So this has only been out for about a month. So that looks like a good entry. I'm not going to lie. I don't know anything about the coin. 685,000 small market cap. Got some bag holders on here, obviously. I've been looking at this number as I keep doing this. The smaller market caps, bigger holders, obviously, it's pretty obvious, or pretty clear what's going on there. But I've just been paying attention to that correlation. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm not holding it, but we will take a look just like that. Might not be a bad entry right there. It is a small cap. This is something for me. If you want my honest opinion, how I'd play this, I'd put like fucking $3 on this thing in my bonk bot and just pay attention to how the plus and minus goes, and then make a decision past that. Because it's money I'm willing to lose. If it goes down 80%, then I know I have opportunity for the upside if it's been, you know, trading like that. So that's how I would play that if it's a brand new hold for me or brand new coin. This is the only research I've done. So that's something that I would look into, you know, as it goes on. But let's get back onto our schedule here. We're going to switch gears up and take a look at bonk real quick. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's take a look here. Bonk is still one of my my favorite plays. I got that thing set up in is it Meteor? It's either Meteor or Margin Fire or Camino, one of those things. I got it like for the liquidity. But we are at 4 zeros and 2274. As you guys can see that, I don't know how to read that number the right way, but you guys get it. 4 zeros 2274. What's that? 118 million for the market cap here. 671,986 holders. This thing had its nice run up here, came back down about 50%, consolidated. And this is what's going on with a lot of these charts. Pay attention to this right here. All right, actually, fuck it. I'm just going to show you exactly why I'm super interested. Like, look at this chart right here. This is so good of an example of what I wanted to show you and why I'm getting into the position I am, and why I'm kind of adding to some bags where I'm at. Because I know this isn't bonk right now, but you saw the first run up, and I don't care if you care like the name of the coin. Just look at that run up right there and how it kind of came down. This one isn't as good as the other one. Where's the other ones at? Let's see with. But you get the general idea where it starts to like come down and consolidate. There was a really good example in one of these charts I saw earlier, and like two of them kind of mimicked each other. That's close enough. You had that run up. It's going along the bottom. What I'm getting at, guys, is when you start to see this happen, it makes me think, and it makes me start to believe that these are looking for a reason to break out to the upside, just like we saw Bach do right there. I clicked on the wrong one. So we had that run up. We had this little consolidation, the bouncing, the ranging, the channeling, whatever you want to fucking call it. But you see, it came up, kind of came down. That's what this one over here, Slurp is doing. Similar to that. And then the other one I just showed you, it's kind of doing that channeling right there. And then we have that breakout. So it keeps bouncing off of these points right here. You can see the correlation with these. So pay attention to that stuff. I could be completely wrong, but I look at this kind of stuff and I see it and I'm like, they're looking for a reason to come back up. And when you got the momentum, you got things behind you in your favor. It's something that seems to play out pretty good. I can't guarantee it will. I don't know for a fact, but it's something to watch. And when you see those setups, that's when I start to see this. It's like, all right, even if I have a good play there and it came down 50%, I might be in the profit, but I still might put, like, let's say I had 100 in that. I would still probably put more in at this point because it just looks like it's gearing up for the next move, and I want to have more for that point. So if I could, you know, cap out, if this is the top, whatever the case is. But pay attention to those guys. We looked at the numbers over here. Bonk's looking good. That was your point right there, in my opinion, to add to it. I mean, it's right where that other breakout was. So if this continues to do that while the momentum is kind of lagging and it's just kind of sitting there with the bull run, I mean, even still, you're having lower highs here. So I mean, everything's good. Everything's checking out. Something to take a look at, and yeah, it could be pretty juicy reward there. So let's switch gears up, and what do we have on the list here? I redid this whole watch list, so I don't even know. JLP. JLP is my boy. Best fucking chart in Solana. 330 million, 43,660 holders. Bottom left, top right. Every 16-day stretch, you've been in the profits. Every come down right here, you've had opportunity to come back up within 3 or 4 days. You've been back in the profits. Maybe exaggerate that a little bit, but you get the idea, man. This is a banger of a fucking coin. I see this thing, no No less than like $5, dude. All right, and I break this down every time. JLP is Jupiter Perpetual Liquidity Pool. This is what is giving you the opportunity to leverage your bets and make those crazy ass giant trades with leverage on them. I know you pay the fee, neither here nor there. You're coming out with more money if you win. So they have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tether, USDC, I believe, all in their liquidity pool. The bangers, like, look at the chart. It shows you exactly what you should be doing. You should be buying into it at any point. There's really no dips. I mean, you might have been able to catch that, but unlikely. But there's not a lot of points. Your dip is buying and holding. That becomes your dip. There's no other rhyme or reason to this one. And I've been talking about this since beginning of February, right here. So that's on you if you have not been following what I'm talking about here, but that's an easy one. We're going to switch it up to whiff, dog whiff hat. This one's got publicity. This one's got everything it needs to fucking send it. It's when you see those headlines from the mainstream media, this is one of the first one they mention. So it's a no-brainer. You might want to get into this one sooner than later. You've had these run-ups right here. It's kind of bouncing along. It's not a flat line, but it's damn near close. I mean, you can see this line right here, just straight across the screen right here. You've got some opportunities where it's been finding support and coming back down. So I see this kind of continuing. Definitely going to probably break this high. I don't know this for a fact, guys, but it's more than likely. I think the way you got to look at it is how much does Bitcoin run, and then that's what we can kind of hope for the rest, or expect, or kind of plan for. But that is the case. But again, that's why I said earlier, before we even looked at any of these, like, I am going to go at a certain point, scale back some of these profits off there. Not all of them, a very small amount, maybe some spending money, maybe some reinvesting money, maybe some whatever the fuck I want to do money. But, the game, or the name of the game is to make some money and take some off the table. If you're not fucking doing it, dude, like, I swear to God, you're going to be the person that writes the story of, I had all of this and I didn't take any profits, and you're going to have a thread like getting paid nothing for it. So make sure you guys take that into consideration. I cannot stress that enough. When I got into this, I was following, like, back in 2021, I was following Easy Eats' trades and stuff like that. And he could not stress, like, any more to the, like, severity of taking profits off the table, taking stuff, home with you. Like, he's very clear about that. And I think people get stuck with the whole community thing and being buddy, yada, yada, yada. Like, your friends are going to be your friends no matter what. And hopefully, they fucking support you no matter what. And if they're not, like, they're not your fucking people. Like, it's not that big of a deal. There's a ton of people that come through here. So don't get stuck to PFPs. Don't get stuck to that. Like, don't dick your community over, say you're going to do all this and not do it. Just be clear. Like, yo, there's an exit point for me. It's like, that's what I said to pretty much all my communities. Like, yo, I fucking come to Spaces. Let's hang out there. It's not always about the art and the PFP. It's about us being in this game as long as we can and improving the quality of life, making some dope-ass connections along the way. If you're not doing that, maybe you have a different idea of what you want to do here. But for me, that's what's been keeping me. And I'm going to keep rocking out like that because why not? But yeah, enough of me kind of going off tangents here. We're going to take a look at old Droopy Droop here. Droop is looking good. And Droop's another one that's been put on some of these headlines, guys. Like, I wonder if I have that page still up. Let's see if I can find it. All these charts are starting to look very similar. If you haven't noticed, guys, you got this run up, kind of consolidating. We had a pullback. That's all this is really telling you. I mean, the only thing to consider is if we were to have broken through the 160 range and continue going down, you'd probably see this stuff go down. But since we didn't see that, I do think that we are in a good position to see some upside. But we will see how it turns out. My mouse is fucking dying. That's great. So I'm just going to use that little finger to it. All right, so we are at, Jesus Christ, 11,810,508,239 holders on this bad boy. We've been bouncing across this little congestion area here. Right before that breakout, dipped down, came back up, touched, broke back out, touched it, came up, rejected, and broke back up. Now we're finding support. Like to see it. This is a healthy spot right there. We'll see what happens with this as it continues to develop. But this is Jupe. Jupe probably will be catching up to JLP within some time. It'll be faster of a rise, and you'll see some more volatility for sure. But jupe's jupe, man. Jupe's gonna jupe. And I tell people this story all the time. You go back, let's look at the drop. I sold at 69 cents. Right about here. Somewhere in this area. And then I bought back in here and here and here. And then I think one last time in this area, it was like to the moon. It was like 54 cents is my cost average here. So if this was to come down, it would be in this area, 90 some cents. And then, like, that's how you that's how I look at it, at least. Maybe I'm wrong, but when you see a lot of congestion and traffic, these are points where people like to put their money in, and it just works out that way. But jupe's gonna jupe. I think it's gonna be a good coin for you guys to be into. Let's take a look at the cat with a hat. So let's see what that bang bang. All right, we took a little peek of this earlier, and we'll see what's going on here. I had a giant run up here. This thing went absolutely insane. I was so pissed. I had like a little airdrop somewhere around here. Thought nothing of it. I was like, whatever. I'm not getting yada yada yada. Fuck me, right? That would have been great. I could have bought a ton. Had a ton more. Didn't work out. But I bought some in this area, some all the way through here. And now I've been buying on these bottoms because once I had one, two, and this one I thought might be going back up to the upside, but we broke back down here. So I bought around these two areas, like literally here and like here where these red days are, just because I thought, you know what, if I was buying up here, my conviction's up here, my average has to be somewhere in this area. But we'll see what happens out of this. Looking to see a nice return with this one. I do think most of these fill these gaps, guys. Like, it's just a really nice setup with a lot of these coins here, and we'll see what happens. But this one's at 379,738,865 holders. God damn, a lot of bag holders in this motherfucker. But we will see a brighter day with cat with hat, or not, or we all lose all our money. I sold off Harambe, put that into Kira. Let's see, I'll take a look at the list of coins while we got this right here. Yeah, Crypto Twitter, the CT one. That went to Kira. GME, I got out of that. I put that to Kira. Shiv with hat. I would think I've been out of that. Koi, I haven't really been trusting it after the. Oh, let's just take a look at that actually, because that was funny to me. Yeah, I took it all the way off this fucking thing. But we saw a lot of people talking about this thing, and then a lot of selling happened, and a lot of nothing else has happened. And a lot of those people calling that thing out, posting about it, man, bro, this is not the fucking one. Straight up, if you guys are sharing those posts about any of that fucking nasty ass shit, you're a fucking loser. And like anybody making those coins, you're a piece of shit. You don't gotta share it. You don't gotta talk about how bad it is. People doing that, that's fucking stupid. All you're doing is literally repeating what has been said. Don't fucking be dumb. Just let it go and fucking just remember you're better than that. But remember when we were getting everybody talking about Koi? This is a fucking pump and dump, like 101, guys. Go type in hashtag Koi. Look back around February 25th through March fucking 3rd. Look at all those names posting about this thing, and look what happened. And look where you're at now. I'm fucking doing it right now. I don't give a shit. I don't know if you can filter the times. March 19th. Makes sense there. I don't even know what the day is, so. But this just looked kind of funny to me. Cool. All right, so May 15th. What did they know that we did not? Oh, they're holding a bag. 16. So there was a lot of shit being said. I'm just trying to look at the dates here, guys. Taking me a minute. And then we'll go look at it. see where we're at here. So there's that was a little earlier too. So they have one post about Pokeballs says catch 'em all. A popcat whale aped heavy on koi. I mean, even the account was like posting a lot about them. 17. I don't know. You definitely need to take a look at that stuff though, and like pay attention to that shit, guys, because you're gonna be fucked over if you don't. Anyway, I don't feel like digging into this anymore. You guys, you guys get the hint. Not a cool coin. Not a cool way to fucking pump it like that and have it come down. I know this is the way this shit trades, but it just seems to be a little ironic to see all of like the talk about it and the lead up here. This giant like move, like all of this, whatever. My low key 5x diamond right now. It's Solf. What's Solf? Let's take a little peek. Oh shit, I like the cup and handle situation here. I'm going to add this just to keep an eye out. Dun, dun, dun. That's the Sativa Alpha, guys. That's not me. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at Founder Without Abs. Look, this is a low cap, 62,000 in here, 1,469 holders. So these guys have been diamond handling the shit out of this thing. Nothing sexy going on here. You get some pumps here and there. You get some movement. You get some opportunities. But I know this guy's working on it. I know that you know they're not giving up on the coin. You're going to see this over time. It might take a little bit, but this is what happens when one person bootstraps a coin. But that's that Founder Without Abs. He's always working, partnered with some other people. Definitely take a look into that partnership with Cubic. I think that there's something set up where like you donate to some people, you don't go crazy, definitely a watch list. Yeah, thanks, bro. I know, that's why I was like, let me put it on here. That'll be one of those things that I honestly would put $1 on if I want to remember it and just kind of track it to see how it goes. But most of them, honestly, to be straight up with the 39 of you in here, these coins, like I'm set with my positions. I have enough in the positions I have. If they perform the way I think they're going to perform, I'm not being too greedy here. I'm going to be looking for a couple like extra points. Like let's say if I put, just for round numbers, let's say if I put $1,000 in one coin, I'm looking for, you know, anywhere from 4 to 10x on that maybe, to be realistic. And depending on situations and other things going on in the market, maybe I'd pull 75% out. If I get anywhere towards that, and let the other one just be a moon bag and ride and see if we get anything like absolutely parabolically crazy. But I'm not looking for new coins. Like I've been like literally looking for the most publicized coins, the ones that are put up in the, like if you type in Solana meme coins and like news articles come up, I'm looking for those coins. Those are the coins that most people are going to find the easiest, that are not on crypto Twitter now, that are not watching these streams every single day or every other day for the matter. Like the coins that are the easiest, the ones that are on apps that are like Coinbase, that are listings and yada, 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 like just the easiest stuff to get where you don't have to get this wallet to do this and that and another thing. That's what people are going to want. That's like all of my friends have said that like whatever's easiest, they're going to just get into it because they saw what happened last time. So like a bonk, if that gets listed onto like Coinbase, that's going to go fucking bananas. Any of the other coins get lit, like that's the kind of stuff that I'm watching at. And there was 5 of them I posted the other day. Most of these coins that are at the top of the list here, like they ain't going nowhere. These people are here to see Solana all the way through to $1,000. And you know, taking a look at Solana's price projections and stuff like that, man, there's people really getting kind of crazy bullish. So I don't know. I always try to think of like 75% of what like all the bullish numbers are. That's realistically what it would be. Just because I think when you hear everybody saying 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, it'd be smart to probably think between 600 and 1,000 as a realistic all-time high. Who knows exactly? But you got to think, if everybody's saying 1,000, there's gonna be a lot of people trying to get out before it hits 1,000 because they think it's gonna retrace probably 500-600. Whatever the case is, on that one, guys, like, pick your marks and figure out what coins you like. If you keep trying to get into every coin to get those wild X's, you're gonna get burned more times than not. So stick to your game plan. Pick a solid 6-10 coins. Like, set your numbers of, I'm only gonna put a couple grand, I'm only gonna put a couple hundred, whatever it is. But like, I wouldn't be going on anything brand new with a shit ton of money. Those are supposed to be those early entries, crazy parabolic like run-ups, and then you get out and just toss them away. If they recover, become a community coin, cool, buy in with a free bag. That's a great way to go about it. But like, holding on forever is nuts. Like, you got to find points to take profits in these things, and you got to find consistent coins. Like, Founder Without Abs, not a sexy coin, but it's doesn't got a lot of room to go down. It's got more upside potential. So I'll be looking at stuff like that. And sorry, I just got on a little tangent there, but we're gonna go over to Slurf. This coin's funny, man. It's got my attention, just because what happened with it. Damn, I am kind of sick, guys. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so 288 million market cap, 72,508 holders on here. Probably got some bag holders on here. But you also have people buying into this. This guy's running spaces, making a PFP collection or something like that, NFT collection. There's a lot of stuff going on. This could just continue to bleed out and never recover. That's a real likelihood, or not likelihood. That's a real case scenario. But I did like to see this because it didn't make sense for me. No, this was it. Yeah, this didn't make sense for it to stop and kind of like go around here. This makes more sense for it to be chilling at this area, just because of this breakout, this top here of resistance, and this support candle right there. All of that kind of made more sense to me. There was just a little bit more proof. You could come down here and I'd still be like, that doesn't seem crazy either. But if it does do that, fuck, you're going to get a lot of people jumping into this thing. Either way, however it works out, I think this performs well. I think Slurf is one of those coins that got so much attention for the crazy shit that happened that it's going to be, hard to forget this kind of coin and hard to deny that this has potential. It is what it is. You don't have to like it. You just have to look at the numbers. It's at 57 cents. It's been up to $1.50. We've seen these coins that run up to these retarded ass numbers come down all the way to here, and then it ran back up. Does this have potential to go back up? Absolutely, in my opinion. First thing we're going to be looking for, though, is to break $1. Once you get to $1, then you're going to be, that's right around this area. If we can break this, that's going to be a good spot to find some support resistance, a round number. But we'll see what happens. It wouldn't take too much. I think it was a 43% increase or something. Then you'd be at $1. So that's very doable, but we got to see what happens. Where the hell did I lost my mouse? There it is. But Slurf is dope, man. I like the spaces. I like the whole whole story behind it. But yeah, Moo. We're gonna go over to that one next because I am getting a little towards the end of this list here and want to wrap this thing up. We have been almost for an hour. Don't mind, but where the fuck is Moo? Do I not have it on here? All right, I guess we gotta change it. Add old Moo to the game. I forget where I found Moo or who told me about it. It's so dumb that these coins work. Oh look, I accidentally put a little heart thing on there. Whatever. We love Moo. Healthy chart. Making a lot of fucking upside moves here. Nothing too crazy going on. Came back down from the all-time high. Continued to progress. Finding points like this where it's bouncing. We love to see that. All right, so this is another one where I was saying, remember bulk, where it had this movement like this. It was going pink, boom, 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 to the next level. This is something I was looking at. 40 million market cap, 44,000. Jesus Christ, a lot of hopes in this one. 44,695. I just feel like that's a crazy number versus the market cap. But bouncing on these lines right here, hitting these stops right here is a nice channel. The same point right here where it resisted, came back down, broke out, ran up here, tried to continue right there, but it didn't work out. Nice little sell-off. Tried to break through again, sell-off. That's that little pullback. And here we are trying to break through, and it came back down to bounce again. I'm thinking this is a W for me, and we get to see this come back up. That's the hopes. But this is one of those coins. I got nothing crazy with this bag, but this is my I got like a huge bag, a longer hold, so then I got like a medium size, smaller bag for some. I'm not gonna say long term, but if it gets to a certain point, I might swap that over to that long term wallet, just to kind of keep it off of this. Like that's in the ledger and stuff like that. This is all on Bonfat. But yeah, I like this coin. I like to see it pop off and make some profits for us. But we'll have to wait and see that kind of stuff. We'll take a look at Apple. Just had a little bit of a pullback. It went up to like 4 cents, 5 cents, something. Yeah, what was that? Almost 5 cents. But let's see. I was in this thing early, and I was just moving things around, trading, taking profits, trading. I wish I fucking held on to this one. I kind of had a feeling this might do better, but I didn't trust, or I didn't listen to myself and just walk away from this one. So I did sell off this somewhere around here, kicking my own ass about it. But seeing this and then these numbers or these jumps and how they made it possible to buy a Vision Pro or something with this, I think that they're going to continue to try to build this out. You got 39 million for the market cap, 16,795 holders on this one. We'll see what continues to happen with this one. This one looks like a nice little breakout situation right here. It might be a point to get in, see if it can continue running up, see how high it goes, but we'll have to wait and see. But I don't hold it. No, I do have like $1 or $2 of this one, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those that I'm just chilling on. And we took a look at Solf. Definitely not a what's his name, Sativa say? Don't go crazy, definitely watch this. Yeah, watch this one. But we see it filling up that little cup situation there. It's probably got some more upside to get all the way up here and then see what happens. But we got this on the watch list. We'll see what happens. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out and learning about these coins, looking at the price action, seeing where we're at. I'm working on dropping that Kira little video. I'm gonna put that on all the different platforms. I've been kind of sick or whatever, or sinuses. I don't know what the fuck the shit is. It sucks. But we'll get through it. I do want to do some more content or some things I've been looking at with SBL 404. I sold off that mutant mono I was talking about. It's kind of got shaken out and scared, honestly. Like somebody was saying something about it. It's also post. Kind of freaked me out. But I was able to sell, I don't know, I guess I had like 3 or 4 sold in there, and I think I took home 13 or something like that, which isn't bad. So that's nothing to be upset about. It was allowed me to buy some other NFTs. But all in all, let me just cancel this banger and let's get out of here, guys. I got 46 people in here now. You guys probably missed out on most of it. You know what? I'll smoke the rest of this joint. We'll take a look at the timeline. We'll see what I bookmarked. You're all like fucking cool as shit anyway, so let's do the damn thing. Bum, bum, bum. Spitting facts. I've been having a good time doing these streams, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These are a lot easier than trying to record all those fucking videos all the time. I mean, I did start to get to the point where I was missing them, so. But I got the other tattoo, this side done the other day. Got the leg done. The Pythia got done a little while ago, but knocking all them things out, guys. I'm getting this whole year. I'm fucking going hard as shit with the tattoo game. We'll see what happens with that. I want to try and get as much as I can covered by the end of the year. Oh, shout out to G Media. Some things happening. Some teammates joining the crew. Can't release anything, but I will tell you that much. Oh, word! I appreciate that, Steve. That's the thing, man. I wanted to make this as simple as possible so anybody can tune in and kind of get the idea. I'm not gonna start talking Fibonacci's retracements and bars and la. I don't fucking care. I honestly, like, I've got to the point where I can see it on a layman's term kind of thing and like basic enough to be like, let me go look up charts and see what it's supposed to do here. And then usually it kind of works out to the point. I don't know, but it takes time. It takes a lot of time to get into it and start to see what you're looking at. But let's see what we got from bookmarks. Oh, wait. I gotta hide that before I share that. Share this tab instead. All right, let's check them out. Hash links. Perfect. This guy's a psychopath, but I like what he talks about. Here's the conviction thing I was talking about before. Mute on. All right. Let's take a look at this one real quick. I really like the hash links. Let me do the share screen, Tony. Pink. Share screen. Come on, share. There we go. All right, so hash links. So basically, this little PFP thing right here, I think this is dope. The artwork's very sick to begin with. But I wanted to grab one of these. I think it's at 0.01 Bitcoin right now. And then you have to buy a pickaxe. All of these things have different amounts of yield and stuff that you get for the mining. These are pretty expensive, but then you can just get Bitcoin. And it just runs. These are the different types of hash crafters you have to get. They're fucking expensive as shit, but I think all in all for about $6 grand you can get both of these ordinals, and it's a high buy-in, guys, but I think that it's worth it. I don't know if I'm gonna get one yet. 100% looking into it. The other play would be Thordinals, but right now I've been looking at this Thordinals. Only reason I look at that is because they're setting up the BTC Auto Thor, I think, but that would be pretty cool to start reaping those rewards as well. But Hashlinks and Thordinals are probably my two most affordable, probably best bets in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with it, guys. Just take a look at Thordinals real quick. I don't know much about them other than the artwork and all of that. Thordinals. Where the hell are they? Is this them? No, that is not. Is this it? I have no idea. Whatever. We can't look at them. All right, that's it, guys. I'm ending it. Here's the last thing you'll see. This is super bullish right here. Thanks for coming in, guys. Solana made it simple. This is the Solana meme stream. I'll catch up with you guys about to drop a video, and I'll